They are the apple of someone's eye, holding the kiwi to our heart. We go bananas for them because it takes two to mango. Well, they are just perfect. But these bigger, juicier staples are sensing a looming crisis.
About 820 million people in the world don't get enough to eat every day.
As severe malnutrition and the risk of waterborne disease collide.
Their nutritional content has not been keeping pace.
Malnutrition among children below 5 years old has worsened.
Families struggle to feed.
Is our food becoming less nutritious?
Human bodies need a certain amount of nutrition to survive, and we can only eat so much in a day.
Why do we still have millions of people going hungry?
What we're facing right now is unprecedented perfect storm within a perfect storm.
Biotechnology is driving a transformation in human health.
जैसा अन्न होता है, वैसा ही हमारा मानसिक और बौद्धिक विकास भी होता है.
Accelerating a nutritional moonshot to grow the healthiest food.
Food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food.
And driving the taste of the future.
जय जवान, जय किसान, जय विज्ञान, जय अनुसंधान.
Our body needs fuel to do everything it must do. That fuel, of course, comes from food, and almost all the food we eat comes from the soil. One of the most important jobs is transforming nutrients. But over the past 70 years, they have been dropping.
The soil is being damaged and there's not enough nutrition which is coming from the soil.
What is causing damage to the soil? Intensive agriculture, using excess of water, use of synthetic fertilizers, use of pesticides.
Studies have shown we are seeing a decrease in the nutrient content in the crops.
Fruits, vegetables, and grains grown today carry less protein, calcium, phosphorus, iron, riboflavin, and vitamin C. But the roots of malnourishment have deeper roots. In drought-ravaged Kenya, crops have dried up and hunger is growing.
Shocking images of malnourished children are becoming commonplace.
The livestock are dying.
Every second, an additional person is on the verge of starvation.
As rains fail for the fourth consecutive year, a famine is increasingly likely.
We knew that we were facing a catastrophe, but we failed to act,
placing 22 million people on the brink of starvation.
Children below the age of 5 and lactating mothers are the most affected.
Suffering like this should not happen to any child.
As millions are caught in hunger, thirst, and disease crisis, the human conflict too has deepened global food insecurity. The emerging crisis in Europe is pushing wheat importing nations to famine.
Ethiopia is on the brink of famine. This is a problem not only of rising food prices, but also of a physical shortage of food.
Trapping around 25 million tons of corn and wheat inside the country.
As it is known, about 1/3 of the world wheat production is carried out by Russia and Ukraine.
First of all, it is impossible to sell grains and there is no money to fix it. There is nowhere to export, no sale of grain.
Far from the front lines, Africans feel the conflict's impact in wrenching food and fuel prices.
We hardly produce anything. We are totally dependent on international supplies.
The cost of production, it has increased immensely.
The amount we paid for 2 loaves of bread is now enough only for 1.
The menace of malnutrition has deepened since 2020. The pandemic was creating a perfect storm of problems.
आज रात 12 बजे से पूरे देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है.
Malnutrition continued to haunt India. The country slipped 6 ranks in the Global Hunger Index.
The ranking of India, that's not a happy situation. We have stunting of children and then we have overweight.
While governments may question the integrity of such reports, an unconventional food crisis has engulfed the world, sending prices soaring, heightening illnesses, and much worse, starvation.
We do not know how much we are consuming, what we should consume, how much nutrition we are taking on daily basis.
While pressure continues to loom, scientific approaches offer the key to human sustenance. The emergence of genome editing is driving a biotech revolution.
Every species on this planet Earth has something called as a DNA.
Also known as the genetic scissors, it makes precise edits to the genomes.
CRISPR is a very fascinating tool. You figure out a part of the DNA sequence and create a guide, and then you link this Cas enzyme to do that cut.
The ease of use is rewriting the code of life.
We know more about our crop plants, the genes, their proteins, and the carbohydrates, and how they work, and then we are able to improve that.
Promising limitless potential to fight terminal diseases.
CRISPR could help rid us of diseases like cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, and even HIV and cancer. Think about that.
Its inventors, Emmanuel Charpentier and Jennifer Doudna, won a Nobel Prize in 2020.
For the first time, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded to 2 women.
Future of disease is gene editing.
The crops are being improved to provide a denser nutritional profile.
There is a way we can breed varieties with better nutrition, higher nutrition, and these varieties are called biofortified crop varieties.
This means we can gain more nutrition with the exact amounts of food.
If you're taking the right amount of food in right quantity, then you would be disease-free.
Improving gut health and absorption of nutrients.
Genome editing, as they're called, is also helping us to improve the quality of nutrients.
From movie theater popcorn to deep-fried corn chips, genetically engineered corn produced in the United States now boasts fiber, vitamins, and protein. The United Kingdom has developed soybeans to absorb light more efficiently and boost global food supplies. Transformative foods like the highest antioxidant purple tomatoes are made with beneficial pigments found in blueberries.
You have disease-resistant foods, you have high nutrition foods, you have better looking aesthetic foods which you can pick up and eat.
Biotechnology is set to bring several crops to the fields.
We need to be producing more food, and we can't expand any more land.
And nations are learning to love GMOs.
In United States, they're actually using GMO-based soy products. Recently, Bangladesh has also started developing GMO-based brinjal.
India also decided to ease its regulation this year.
We use scientific knowledge to produce more with less and to make sure we do not degrade our environmental resources.
The agriculture of tomorrow is here, filling the nutrition gap for humanity.